Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video we're going through the Adelaide versus Essendon game, in which Adelaide at home ran out winners by 33 points, 62 to 29. So let's just jump into the recap here and just again go over another absolutely stunning performance from Ebony Marinoff, 138. And if you actually think about it, I remember clocking onto this game 12 minutes into it and seeing Marinoff on 1 and going, great. This is the stinker she's going to have. She was on 1, had 1 tackle, 1 free kick against. That was what she was on, with 12 minutes gone in the first. She ended up on 25 in the first quarter, I think, or something like that. Let me actually double check that for you guys. I'm pretty sure she was on 25 or even 28 at quarter time in that game. If I just go here and then quickly round 4, scroll down to the Adelaide game. Marinoff was on at quarter time, 25 points, 3 kicks, 1 mark, 4 tackles. So she ended in the last about 8 minutes of the quarter, time on. She had 3 tackles, 3 kicks, and a mark. That was, she just added 21, 20, 23, 24 points, I think, or something like that. And I think she also had a free kick 4 in that. Did she? No free kick 4. So that's 21. That's 24 points. I thought I was giving a mark 2 points rather than 3. She ended up on 25 points at quarter time, which was quite ridiculous. Then second quarter, she had 9 kicks, 2 marks, 2 tackles, and a goal for 50 points. Third quarter, she had 6 disposals in the end and 4 kicks, 2 handballs. So her 2 handballs came in the third quarter and 4 tackles for a 34. And then the last quarter, a little bit of a leisurely stroll with only 5 kicks, 2 marks, 2 tackles for a 29-pointer. So that's how she ended up scoring what she did. Absolutely ridiculous. When I recorded this for the first time, because I knocked my mic out, you see here, we went quickly through here, and she's just outscoring everyone, no matter if they have an extra game or not. And we just went through the magnitude that she's outscoring everyone in. So, in her double, she's going to be so valuable. And honestly, with the way she's tracking, if we look at this again, she's averaging like 145 or 141, 145. Double that, that's 290. Double that again because of captaincy. That's 580 points. That's an extra 500 points on what I scored last week with Bree Davey as captain. So an extra 500 points. That puts me... I wouldn't be shocked if in round 7, someone scores 2,300 just off this, even though there's only 16 on field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16 on field. I wouldn't be shocked if someone scores 2,300. Which would take some doing, but you'd have a potential, you'd have 2 or 3 double game week girls like a Hatchard and a Marinoff who will probably combine for like 250 plus, say we said the 580. So that's already like, what's that? 790, 840 between 2 girls. That's really a plus 16, plus 640, which would put, if everyone else scored 100 at roughly a 2240. Then you have some luck with a big ruck score, some big scores in the forward line, and potentially a double somewhere else along the line. There's a potential for a 2,300 in round 7, which would be absolutely huge compared to what we scored there, but I don't think it'll be me. Maddie Newman, 86, Kane, 84, Hatchard, 80, Randall, 79. She was absolutely magnificent, Randall. In the end, I just want to bring up her stats, as I'm pretty sure she got off to a slowish start and then really rocketed. Only 14 in the first quarter, where she had 4 tackles and 2 handballs. So that was 20 points, take away the 2 free kicks. Second quarter, she had 12. Then the third quarter, she had 31. And then the last quarter, she had 22, including a goal. So she was just absolutely huge in the second half. And it's just the way in which Adelaide work around and the way in which they maneuver. Because if you actually look at the centre bounce, and I think it's a matchup based in how they run it, is basically after the centre bounce, Randall vacates and moves to half back. And also Danielle Ponta moves to half forward. And it looks like Hatchard sort of goes on ball a little bit more. And I don't know, and I think it might be even Maddie Newman goes on ball. And that's how she gets a lot of her stats, is she doesn't end up in the CBAs, but she ends up on ball in a way. And that's the way in which they sort of maneuver matchups a little bit just to get the right matchup on. And that's the way in which Ponta, who has heaps of CBAs, ends up not actually really scoring as much because basically once that initial contest goes, she's in the half forward line. And you see why Marinoff, because she's a stalwart in there, does really well. Randall only 74% told, one of the lower ones for her, I'm pretty sure, but 79 still, as I said earlier. Wales 78, the rucks did pretty well. Jess Allen with a 47 hit out game for only 69. A little bit probably disappointing that she didn't push on for like an 80-90 score there. Madison Gay, Prasparkas 74, she's been really disappointing. A lot of the midfielders have been really disappointing this year, but it will present a lot of value next year, I reckon. Stevie Lee Thompson, 72. Allen, 69, we said. Van der Heuvel, Guy, Bedell, Tonnen, Bannister, Nanscorn with a 53. I'm pretty sure if you look at Nanscorn's stats, I'm pretty sure she got away pretty well. 21 in the first, 2 in the second. That's where the problem is. 8 in the third, and then 22 in the last. So she just didn't get her regular tackles, only 2 tackles for the game. She's regularly around 6, 7, 8 tackles. Add that on there, that's another 5. That's another 20, 24 points there. Add that on, she gets up around this 77 range, which isn't the worst for 17 touches. And she usually she can pull out 10 to 12 tackle games as well, which would get her massively up there. Add an extra 40 points, and that's a 93. That gets her second best. Then we go on, and yeah, Ponta here. I'm glad that I kind of didn't go Ponta at the same time that I'm glad that I'm also annoyed that I didn't. She sort of just, in 2 games, I think she's pretty much done the exact same as Randall. 79 plus 64 for Randall, or 68 for Randall. I think, let me just double check that. What's Randall gone? In 2 games, Randall has gone 66 and also 79. That's 84, 145. Whereas Ponta has gone 105, I think, and a 52. So she's like 8 points ahead or whatever. 8, 10 points ahead of Randall. But I like Randall's role a lot more than Ponta. Alexander, Walker, Kelly, Gould, Carney, Clark, Charlton, Goodwin, Scott, Allen. No one here really actually has much relevant, I would say, to be honest with you. And yeah, so that's pretty much the video there going through this result here. Not many of these girls, once you get past about 40 or so and lower, have much fancy relevance for the rest of the year, to be honest, at this point, as most of the girls have been playing most games, so they don't really get much of a cash injection, etc. But anyway, that is the video. If you did enjoy it, remember to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you know when I upload. And if you want to watch all my other game reviews, all my other midweek content such as the trade targets, cash cows, etc., there will be a link to a playlist up on screen at the moment. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for more of these game recaps. Bye guys.